myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a team blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tellero, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Stop right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Up the sideline to the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll get this out wide. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. He'll bring this up to the 22. Caden Ellis in on that stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He is in. Touchdown, Panthers. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Moody's extra point is good. Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Down to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he gets run out of bounds, a short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down. On the give, it's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on second down. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield. But none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. Gains an even 70 yards. They'll run with Hubbard. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll try to run with Hubbard. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McCloud on the return. Oh, yeah. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. London brought in motion. They're going to go play action with Penix. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On second down, here's Penix. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Finally, he's going to have to eat this one. He will go down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
On second down, Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Falcons have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. London brought in motion. A run on 1st and goal. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped.
Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Young. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Young to throw on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Moody's extra point is good. Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. McLeod now to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. Going to lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, Young. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. They get 25 on that connection. It's a Carolina 1st down. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. To throw, Young. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. Whoa. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. London brought in motion. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. London brought in motion. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is third and 10. Mooney in motion. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. So, a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. To throw is Young. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down. On the give, it's Hubbard. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. Young. He'll tuck it, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown, Carolina. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Plant. It's Penix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now Penix. Now he'll run it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun, here is Penix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
We spend a lot of time recognizing and praising the performance of a lot of these skill players, and rightfully so. But, Mike, the blocking and the performance of the big guys up front, that is the reason this offense continues to operate at such a high level. He has all the time in the world to stand there in the pocket and continue to find open targets downfield.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Atlanta. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Receiver in motion, headed left. Whoa. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. On the give, it's Hubbard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete. Wait.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Panthers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
McLeod now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, Penix. And this will be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get this across midfield as it's brought down following a pickup of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll throw. It's Penix. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down. Throwing is Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He'll go right and find his running back. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down. Penix going to throw again. That's caught right side. It's London. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to.
It is brought in the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Throwing on second down, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Third and 5. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. His throw, a good one. It's caught. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. On first down, it is Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Off he goes. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a